Welcome back to my channel. Friends, today I'm going to discuss about Sagittarius Ascendant. How would be the year 2021 for you if you were a Sagittarius Ascendant? If 9 is written here on the first house, that means you are a Sagittarius Ascendant and your Lagna Lord or the Ascendant Lord is Jupiter himself. Before starting this video, I would like to say one very important thing which I have been saying in all of my videos, that each and every chart is different. So if I have to predict about, even if you have to predict about yourself, that any particular year, that how would be that particular year for you, like 2021 or 2020, any year, what do you need to do? First of all, you need to understand this. Okay, this is based on your ascendant. This is a yearly prediction. This is an overall prediction. Okay, suppose you are a Sagittarius ascendant. There are billions of people who is having this Sagittarius ascendant in their birth horoscopes. Everyone's destiny cannot be same, right? You can ask me that why am I making this video then? First of all, understand this is on the transit according to your ascendant. Then you need to watch the video which I will be publishing very soon on your moon signs. Okay, so first understand this technique, apply it, and this is based on your ascendant. Then understand the technique which would be based on the moon sign, then club these two. And the most important thing, the very important thing is to watch a video which I have been published in my channel earlier. The name of that video is Good Year Bad Year or Yearly Prediction Technique. That's a very important video. Why I'm saying this? First of all, you need to open your own birth chart, your horoscope, and watch that video and match accordingly. That video is based on Naadi astrology techniques. So then you will understand whatever I'm saying is correct or not. Okay. For an example, if I'm saying that okay, this particular year 2021 would be very good for Sagittarius ascendant, but in that particular video, which is very important, if you see that Jupiter is making its transit over Rahu, Saturn, and Mars or Ketu, then I cannot say that it would be an excellent year. Okay, it can be a mixed year. Okay, so it has to be like this. It's not like that I'm saying this, but you will straight away apply and you will straight away apply for every Sagittarius ascendant. No, astrology is not like that. Okay, first understand this, then understand the video which would be there very soon on moon signs. Club these two and watch the video on yearly prediction technique, then you'll be able to predict accurately. Now let's start this video. You can see I have taken 4 planets here. Why? So you can ask me why, where are other 5 planets? Okay, see, I have taken Rahu, Ketu, Saturn and Jupiter. Why? Because they are the slowest moving planets. Okay, and they are actually the decider. Okay, and any big events or small events or important events in our lives based on the transit of these 4 planets only. Okay, I'm not saying that other planets transit is not important, that is also important. Okay, but the major role has been given to these 4 planets. But if you time the event, if you want to time your event properly, then you have to consider other planets, especially moon. Okay, now you see I have written here the Jupiter transit in 2021. Right now Jupiter and Saturn is in your second house in Capricorn. Okay, but after April 5, 2021, Jupiter will move to this particular house, that is the third house. Okay, and it will stay till September 14. After that, on September 14, it will move back to Capricorn again. Okay, then on November 20, it will again come back to this house. So according to that, you need to calculate. You know Jupiter's aspect, right? 579. Let me start with the transit of Ketu. Ketu is currently on your 12th house. Okay, that is a very good house for Ketu. Ketu is a spiritual planet, and 12th house is all about spirituality and foreign things and losses. Okay, hospitals, prison. But Ketu, as a spiritual planet sitting in the house of Moksha, it would be very good. As you are a Sagittarius ascendant, I can say that these kind of people in general, I have seen that they want to do good for people and they want to do some social service. They are actually very good people. I am not saying that other people, having different ascendants are bad, or every Sagittarius ascendant are very good. Not like that. But overall, if I can say, if you see four like Karkat Lagna or Cancer Ascendant, these people, 9 and 12, like Pisces and Sagittarius, these are the people who actually have this emotion to do something for people. The majority of people I have seen that they are doing something for the mass. So do invest some time in spiritualism, meditation, etc. Because the planet responsible for giving moksha and sadhana, it's on your 12th house. So this is an excellent time to do some meditation and spiritual sadhana. Please do it. You will see the result very soon. Okay, it's a good time for you as Ketu is in your 12th house. Now, Rahu is positioned in your 6th house. So you will have some kind of trouble from your enemies. Okay, it is possible because I consider Rahu exalted in this particular point, in this particular sign. Some people say, some astrologers say that Rahu gets its exaltation in Gemini. And I also consider that, but I think it gets the actual exaltation in Venus's house, which is Taurus. Your ascendant lord, right now, it is in second house and creating a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga sitting with second house lord Saturn. So you will see a gain in your bank balance on this particular year, 2021. This particular house and this house having the maximum effect on this year, 2021, because the double transit happened here on your second house, and the double transit effect directly on this particular house, that is 8th house. Ketu is in your 12th house. I have already discussed this. So you see, this is a house of sadhana as well. Now hope you are getting my point why I am saying that spiritual sadhana or meditation is important for this particular year, because that would be very fruitful for you. Okay, because 8th house and 12th house is getting activated. That's a brilliant combination, brilliant transit for you for some spiritual practice. You can learn astrology as well. You will see the result of Neech Bhang Raj Yoga once you enter in 2021. You will see, you have started seeing this benefit because it's already there, and Neech Bhang Raj Yoga has been created already by Jupiter and Saturn. It's an historic combination because I think after 400 or something years, Jupiter and Saturn both came so close to each other. Now, as Rahu is in your 6th house, you have to do Vishnu Sahasranama. That would be very beneficial for you. Currently, Jupiter has its aspect on Rahu, so it is in control. But after April 5 and this November 20, when Jupiter moves in this particular house, then Rahu would be free to act. Okay. Saturn. Saturn is aspecting your 4th house as well as 8th house. I have already discussed this. And 11th house. So 11th house aspect can create a Bhagyodaya for you. When Jupiter move on this particular house, then it will has its aspect on this 11th house as well. Then Saturn and Jupiter both will aspect your 11th house on this particular period, April to September and November 20 to December, or you can say after that also, April till April. So that will create a Bhagyodaya Yoga for you. Now, when Jupiter moves here, it will aspect this particular house and this house as well. So there would be a good thing according to your religion, or you can practice some religious activities, like you can do some pujas as well. Currently, Jupiter is here aspecting 6th house. I have already discussed. it can give some relief from your enemies as well as sickness, because sixth house is the house of sickness as well. And currently Jupiter has its aspect on your 10th house of profession, so it will protect your profession as well, because Jupiter is currently giving the Nijbhang Raj Yoga Fal, okay, the result of Nijbhang Raj Yoga. So that would do good actually. When Jupiter moves here, it will aspect your 7th house. Then if you're not married, you can get married at this particular time between April to September and after November 20. On marriage timing, I have one video. You can calculate on that as well. If it is matching and this transit is here, then this is the time of your marriage. Saturn's aspect on 4th house can create some issues on your living place or in your house. So the overall prediction based on the Lagna is that this is a good year for raising your bank balance and invest some time in meditation, spiritual sadhana, spiritual practices, because Ketu is in your 12th house. Beware of your enemies, and on this particular period between April to September, when Jupiter will be here and Rahu will be free to act, then you have more trouble towards, I can say, from enemy side, and also you can face some sickness as well, because sixth house is also the house of sickness. Rahu setting in sixth, aspecting 12th, and when Jupiter will be here, it will aspect your ninth. It can make you travel to a foreign country, okay, because this is a long distance house. This is a house of foreign. So Rahu is aspecting, Rahu is also a foreign planet. So overall, the year would be good. Invest some time on spiritual sadhana, spiritual practice. Be positive. Do Vishnu Sahasranama. You can read it, you can hear it. Watch the video on moon signs as well, whatever your moon sign is. And please see the video of yearly prediction technique. Okay, don't go by this overall idea. You can get this, okay, you can get this technique, and this is overall it happens because this is based on your Lagna, but it depends on your personal chart as well. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe to my channel. Put a like on the video if you like it. Take care. Goodbye.